Hey, travelers! Another week, and we added Beth this week.
That's Beth, everyone.
That's Beth. I don't know if you know her.
Yeah.
She's been on here before.
She also drinks beer.
She also drinks beer.
I've been forced into it.
That's right, women. You can also drink craft beer.
Ooh.
It's very inclusive.
And this week we have a theme with us. We're doing it because the Bucks are doing well in the shooty hoops.
You almost
basketball.
You almost look like you're unsure of yourself.
I'm not confident in any of the words that are leaving my mouth. But the Bucks are doing good at the shooty hoop, so we decided to drink some MKE beer.
At least you didn't present that as a question.
What?
The Brewers are also doing well.
Oh yeah. They played but
it's very early in the baseball.
They played
season.
the stick and ball game. Right?
Yeah, the old stick and ball game. Yeah.
I love a good stick and ball.
Yeah. So what do we have from MKE, Troy?
So MKE, also known as Milwaukee Brewing, is a brewery in Milwaukee, and we're going to drink their beers. We're going to start with the Outboard, which is their cream ale.
So it's not just a clever name; they're actually in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a deal!
What a unique concept, right?
Yeah.
So this is the Outboard.
Outboard,
5% cream,
or as they would say in Wisconsin, Outboard.
Mm-hmm. It's a 5% cream ale. Now, I think if we're talking about cream ales in Wisconsin, we have to probably bring up Spotted Cow. And that Spotted Cow kind of, I would say, led the way. The Pathfinder in the cream ale, kind of that beer has now become a very popular style to be made in the Midwest.
Yeah, I've noticed.
A lot of breweries are making it.
Yeah.
And Spotted Cow is largely behind that. But I would say this Outboard has also held its own in the years. You know?
What makes it a cream ale?
Yeah, great question. You add a little corn to it to kind of cream out the body some. And now corn can either be a cheap sugar that you just add to get ABV, but if used correctly, you can also give a smidgen of almost like a cream corn body to the beer and a little sweetness.
And this one, you actually get more of a cream corn, more than any other cream ale that
I'd say
really
it's a little less. The Glarus almost has like some very mild fruit undertones.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this one doesn't necessarily have that, but it has more of a creamy mouthfeel than the cow.
Yeah.
Do you know when I like to drink the cow?
Oh.
With a bloody.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good chaser for a bloody. Yeah.
It's a good chaser.
There's never a good situation in which to drink a bloody, but sure, I'll take your premise.
Breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You should.
And there's a salad in it?
Your horizons a little bit, Troy.
Hypothetically speaking, if Bloody Mary never existed and somebody came up to me, I'm going to make you a drink, you'd be like, oh, awesome, thanks. And they're like, I'm going to put tomato juice and Worcestershire and hot sauce and vodka
Delicious.
in a glass. You'd be like, you get out of here.
No,
Go on now.
I'd say count me in. And then they'd go, we're going to put all this garnish stuff on the top too.
I'm
A little salad.
I got
And
I got some stock celery in the fridge. You want
Yeah.
one?
Shrimp.
Yeah.
Pickles.
Cornish hen.
I mean, the really ridiculous ones,
Yeah.
We have a really cool beer in the fridge for another vlog.
Is it a...
It's pickle beer. Good chaser for a bloody.
Troy won't be
Don't
here
knock
for
it
that
till
one.
you try it.
We'll wait till Troy dips out again, and then we'll do a Bloody Mary
I feel
night.
like I'm really good at drinking bad beers and going like this. So that could be fun.
Yeah.
I feel like Andy should probably be here for that.
Yeah, we'd have to have Andy.
Or
I think.
Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are all more...
I think we've converted Jake to the bloody.
Yes.
He's a late convert.
My wife knew she was pregnant because she was pounding bloodies one day. She's like, these taste amazing. I'm like, oh, no.
Oh no.
And then she went home and took a pregnancy test. And I'm like, throw them up.
Get that out of there.
It was vegetables.
Yeah, right? Wisconsin, that's how you know you're pregnant, if you drink bloodies.
Oh, yay, Wisconsin.
I would say ultimately this MKE beer is, the cream ale is good, but there's not a lot to talk about. It's smooth, simple, refreshing.
It's a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're on the lake, which is what it's meant to be, it
Right.
would be a bad choice.
You gotta grow longer arms.
I know, right? Go gadget arm.
Get to it.
The next one is the Weekend at Louie's.
Ooh.
So, and maybe you know more, because I don't know a lot about Milwaukee Brewing other than that I've drank a lot of their beer. What is their theme with Louie's? I know that they have Louie's Demise. And,
Yeah, I think Louie's is like an owner or something. That's a
Okay.
great question, and if we were prepared for the show, we would have looked that up.
Well, I like to throw those ones out there that maybe we're not prepared for.
Yeah.
Alex will look it up on his phone that doubles as a computer.
Yeah.
And he'll probably get us that answer before. But I've just noticed that seems to be a recurring theme for Milwaukee.
Well, that's really astute of you, Landon.
Thank you. Yeah. I remember stuff, and I occasionally read 2 or 3 words at a time.
Louie's demise is their amber ale, and Weekend at Louie's is that amber ale infused with a blueberry tea.
Oh, okay. I can smell it. I don't even have to.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
that's an endorsement if I haven't heard one.
Wow.
You know, that's another thing that I've been noticing in the beer industry lately, the craft beer industry. Anyway,
That's really good.
blueberry beers.
Oh yeah, blueberries are hot right now, man.
So Shells makes a blue BLU.
Oh, that's like the French spelling, isn't it?
Yeah,
Blue.
It's a very
Blah.
good. It's a very good beer.
It's very blah.
Okay, not that you guys would like this, but this would be really good as a radler with lemonade.
Oh yeah.
Lemon and blueberries.
Sure.
Yeah. I'd say ultimately this would
Make it
just,
as a shandy.
This is kind of
so
a nice.
hot right now.
You know, we always like to try to talk about like when will beer be good? Like the outboard we said it'd be good on the lake. This would almost be like a good dessert beer if you're not in the mood for like a stout or something.
Right.
Because it does have like some remnants of like a pumpkin pie or a blueberry pie. Pumpkin pie, Jesus Christ. Blueberry.
Yeah.
Blueberry pie, you know. Has a little bit of that vibe going on. And it's not maybe as filling as like a stout for a dessert beer.
Yes.
I would definitely pair this with like a cheesecake or something.
It's not syrupy
yeah.
or anything.
Yeah.
It's just very. It's
No,
still,
it's light bodied, yeah.
It's not real heavy.
Oh yeah, it's not high in ABV or anything like that either. It's like 5 point something.
But man, it smells good.
Which is awfully light for this show. I mean,
Yeah.
man.
I feel like we never get anything under 10.
no, it's a light night if we're going under 5 or 5, right at 5 or under.
I think we got a convert here.
I love that.
Oh.
Give
Yeah.
me some more of them.
It's got
Purple.
tea in it, so that makes it healthy.
Yeah.
Purple
Yes.
can.
Yes, it does.
Wayne, if you want to hand the...
That last one also has tea in it.
Yeah, I noticed a tea theme here.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was tea night.
There's no Louie in this one. This is OG.
Oh, gee.
OGII.
Now, this one is a little bit more ballsy. It's about 9.5% alcohol.
Is that it?
Yeah. So now we're back on track.
Nah. Good. We needed to bring this show
I got a
around.
little- Wayne was getting worried over there, guys.
Man, I'm starting to shake.
That's so good.
I'm going to give you only a little bit of that one.
Oh.
It's 9%.
Ooh, it smells like 9%.
Does it?
Smells like 9%.
That's what they should start putting on the can. Ooh, it smells like 9%. I like how they have directions on the can on how to consume.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is ultimately like a wit beer with green tea infused.
And is that like a monster on the front?
It would seem like it's an OG.
Poorly drawn monster.
It's almost like a kaiji. Kaiji. Is that
Kind of
how-
looks like
they pronounce it?
Godzilla. Because, look at there's a big...
Yeah, that's what a kaiji is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You never obviously
Yeah,
watched
you-
Pacific Rim.
Obviously
Should be
not.
sorry.
It was a great, terrible movie.
It's it doesn't come off as like super boozy, which 9% usually
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna say that does not drink like a 9%. I'd say it's also
like
this
that.
beer
Maybe
is,
you haven't drank enough.
this beer is unique on multiple levels. It's a wit, but it's like an imperial wit, and then that green tea kind of
Yeah.
balances out that booze a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a wit beer this high of ABV before.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, so it's a very almost bizarre beer. Definitely worth drinking.
It's very sweet.
Alex is sending me something
Yeah,
It's
on my
sweet.
computing
Is that
machine.
what, it wouldn't be from the tea. The sweetness is probably from the booze.
Yeah. All right, here's the deal. Here's the skinny on Louie.
Oh yeah.
Jim McCabe, the owner and the founder of MKE, started as a home brewer brewing beer with his original partner in a farmhouse in Cedarburg, north of Milwaukee.
Glad you were here to tell us that,
Yeah.
Alice.
You're welcome. I'm not even from here. On the wall was a picture from the 19th
I
century
am.
of several men drinking from dimple glasses. Every time they would drink, they would toast to these men. After looking into it, they found out they were at a distant relative's wake. That distant relative was Louie. They decided that all this time they had been toasting to Louie's demise.
Oh,
Yeah.
What
it's
is
actually a
it?
pretty good story.
What is a dimple glass?
You remember the PBR
Yeah.
glass
Oh.
that I have that has the dimples in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that I almost used tonight?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
That one.
So, Alex.
Oh,
sent
it's
me-
right here.
There you go.
Is it weird? I have
It's
this
got,
exact same glass.
It's got a couple dimples on it. Yeah,
It's purdy.
it's kind of pretty.
It's a goblet. That's what it looks like.
Goblet, gimlet. Yeah, they talked about the other beers here too. So they took a batch of Louie's Demise and added Rishi's Organic Blueberry. Wow, I don't even know how to pronounce half of that.
Robos.
And that's saying something.
Hibiscus.
Landon can pronounce most things, folks.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying that to be coy. Really.
So then they went on to say, even though great Uncle Louie has been dead and gone for 160 years, his spirit lives on through us. We try to imagine what a weekend with Louie might have been like and recreate that experience with this herbal brew.
Huh.
Well, isn't that nice?
TRT, we'll read things off of phones for you.
That's kind of what we do.
Send us what you want in a text. We'll read it on the air.
Now, Troy, does that description tell you what the beer tastes like, though?
No.
Much
like the last episode.
Right.
We were complaining about people just telling us stories in their description. Like, that's fun to look up, but I don't want that in the description on the...
Tell me why you made that beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's in that beer.
Yeah. I would say of these three, though, that Weekend at Louie's is phenomenal. The cream ale is a good drinker. I don't know if I would drink the OG on a regular basis just because I don't need 9.5% that much in my nightly beers. But
no,
as an Imperial Wit,
so
that was a pretty solid Imperial Wit, though. If you're a beer person and you're looking for, expanding your palate, that's a great beer for that. Yeah. And it's also very drinkable for 9.5. So if you just want to give it 4.
So as I look at these cans,
I also like looking at cans.
Yeah. It reminds me of a topic that I wanted to bring up with you for a while.
Oh.
So not so much these cans, but cans that I've noticed lately.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Adult humor.
I mean, we were just in Las Vegas, so I noticed a lot of cans. Anyway, the art and selling beer based on what the can looks like.
I mean, I would say that's a power move. For example, the outboard, their tap handles and like an old school 1950s like prop mortar,
right?
And that alone gets people to buy that beer just because they're like, oh my god,
it looks
like
cool.
a boat motor. I want that.
So it's the Joe Camel effect.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, you know what
Joe Camel is pretty much the coolest guy ever.
Well, you
right?
know what the Joe Camel effect was. So
cool.
when I was in high school, that's when they were still allowed to.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know, because I'm crazy old. That's when they were allowed to still
cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, they had like the hippie boxes and the colors, and they still sold Camel Cash. I mean, basically, you had to get lung cancer to buy a pool table. But
Yes.
Camel Cash. I think there's also when you walk into a bar and there's like 10 draft lines and they're all looking not like there's not a Bud Light. I would say it's a craft beer bar. Like, how do you make a decision, especially for a guy who wants a beer but doesn't give it enough of a shit?
Right.
He's just like, oh, that's a cool tap handle. I'll take that one.
Right.
So I think there's some of that in there. Like my mom would buy a beer that way. Just like, oh, that's pretty.
I would.
Yeah.
What do you have that tastes like Bud Light?
Yeah. Well, my mom was more like, what do you have that tastes like pears?
Yeah. Sure.
Because she's. I can make fun of my mom all I want because she doesn't know how to use YouTube.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, I've noticed it a lot more lately. I mean, and it's kind of evolved since we started. I mean, we've been going at this for 5 years now, but it's kind of evolved since
liver.
Even since we first started. Cans were pretty basic back then. Cans and bottles. It was kind of, and the naming conventions weren't always so complicated. It wasn't.
I feel like it's the college sports, like a jersey effect. Like college sports are having like this arms race who can make the cooler jersey to try to recruit more people to come to their school. So maybe there's some of that effect going on there too. It's like, oh, if we look cooler than everyone else,
right?
Then you always then they got New Glarus is like we just look basic as hell, and then that works. For
and I mean, not everybody does it. So like New Glarus,
Yeah.
that's you kind of get whatever's in their beer. It's what's on the bottle,
Yeah.
or can.
But like Dangerous Man, they had a contest for people to actually
design
a can.
Oh.
And then whoever won that got to be put on
There's
there.
another brewery in Canada called Collective Arts, and each beer has 6 to 8 different cans, and every can design is by a different artist.
That's cool.
So you could buy the same beer every week and get a different art on your can. So yeah, I mean, I think cans allow for more art than bottles.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
more surface area.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think. I mean,
Well, and that's the other thing that I've noticed lately too. I mean, we just had our episode with Central Waters,
yeah.
and they were talking about going to cans, and so was Toppling Goliath. That a lot of their beers were going from bombers to cans.
Yeah.
So I think we're starting to see more
I mean, you also seen bombers.
breweries. Yeah, and bombers are starting to go away,
I mean, it's
except for special releases and that kind of thing.
it's becoming a part too in the beer. I mean, it's a trend. You know, trends come and go.
Right.
Nothing stays the same ever anywhere. And people aren't buying bombers because people just want to drink beers and they don't want to have to like sit down and commit to a
Yes.
barrel aged beer that's 12% alcohol on a Monday night.
Pipeworks has some awesome cans though.
Yeah. Pipe.
Yeah.
You know, and they, so like even you're seeing
Oliphant.
like guys like Founders are switching
Yeah,
and
Oliphant.
like Goose, or they're switching to smaller bottles for their special release into like 4-packs, which is also nicer as a person who likes to age stuff because I
Right.
can drink one now, I can throw 3 in my cupboard and come back a year later and drink another one, and I can experience that beer multiple times without having to be like, well, we're done.
The only sad state of affairs with that is that I think the bomber was meant to be shared.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
community, like, and I mean, I've got a ton of bombers over there that I'm waiting to share with somebody.
Gotta have a special occasion, Landon.
I know.
We're aging them.
Well, wait till I pass away and you guys can just open all of those.
Here's a question. Okay, so what is the sizes of the regular can? Then
Well, a 12 ounce is a small one.
yep.
Yeah,
Then
that's a
is there
16.
16? Okay.
These are 16s.
Then a crawler is an extra.
Those very.
I would say your bombers are about 22 ounces. So that's
So they come before a crawler.
yeah, growlers are usually 32.
Okay.
So you got 10 more ounces. Then you got a growler, which is 64,
Okay.
which is double.
But they also sell the howler,
yeah.
or at least some places do. The little glass.
You get then like
That's about a pint's worth.
Okay.
like Founders and Stone and those guys have 19.5 cans out now.
So they kind of do whatever. I think a lot of
There ain't no rules.
a lot of these breweries,
yeah, I was gonna say, is there?
as far as packaging,
Yeah.
no.
Whatever
There's
makes you
no
happy.
like state like regulations or anything.
There's only regulations about taxation and how much they sell a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything
You know,
ends-
government
taxes. Everything ends in taxes. You go long enough, everything will eventually either
Just
end in
taxes.
taxes. You ever play the game on Wikipedia? You click on the first clickable thing, and eventually it always leads to philosophy.
No, I've never played that game.
The only exception is taxes. Everything either leads
Never
to philosophy
to
or
philosophy.
taxes.
Yeah. Stupid taxes.
Yeah.
But that's kind of where a lot of it is too. I mean, Minnesota's kind of going through this thing again, where they're trying to get the growler fills back.
Mm.
You know, even for the bigger breweries, because they're missing out on.
Yeah, certain volume, certain levels.
We've
yeah.
kind of dipped down into the age where growlers have gone away, but it's kind of taken that turn back up again.
yeah
So they're trying to get in on
beer
that.
to go.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's been our episode on Milwaukee Brewing.
Go out and get some MKE, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially watch MKE while watching the Bucks and the Brewers win things.
Troy, just talk sports.
Sports
Mark-
talk with Troy, guys.
Mark that one down, right? Anyway, check us out on
Shooty
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter if you so dare. And make sure you subscribe and like and hit that bell. Probably not where Troy's pointing. And then make sure you comment on this video because we like to hear from you.
And make sure you buy some Dots pretzels
Oh,
Dots Pretzels.
because they're delicious. I've been eating them.
we're not even sponsored by them. Just
We're not
Bethel.
even sponsored by them. We just like Dots Pretzels.
We also sell Taproom Travelers gear.
We sell Taproom Travelers gear. I don't know
And-
if I have that much time to talk about it, but you can go to our website. You can tap on the button that says gear.
Pep's Draft House Pizza is also pretty solid.
Yes.
We ate some tonight, actually.
We're somewhat sponsored by Peps, but we just like the pizza. So
Yeah, I like the Meat Supreme one, the double Draft House.
we're not influencers, we're users.
Yeah,
I don't know if that makes us any better. Anyway, we'll see you next week.
happy
Prost.
travels.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, you can click down below where there's some more episodes for you to watch. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on episodes that you do watch. We hope to see you next time.